Tony Ferguson has had a bit of controversy controversy going on this last week. He was training with David Goggins, and a lot of people had a lot to say. I've seen a lot of comments, not only just in this post, where people are telling him like, "Bro, please retire. Your cardio and heart ain't your issue, never was. Ages. Cardio has never been your issue. Properly weaponizing it has been. I'd love to see you chain wrestle this guy and not stop. He will get very tired and you won't. Drag him to deep waters." I think I seen Bisbing say something about it, that it's probably not the right move. And there's been a few other people that, have given their opinion that this is probably not the best move. I know that Goggins ended up doing a post to kind of explain afterwards and basically saying this had nothing really to do with this going towards the UFC fight in terms of like the actual fight plan and whatnot. This was Tony Ferguson maybe getting complacent, getting a little bit comfortable, and his mentality not being where it needed to be in these last fights that he's had, being on this losing streak. And according to Goggins, that dude is back. El Kukui is back. And I do think that that is something that can affect a fighter. We've kind of seen it with Connor, where you start to make money, you get some belts, and you maybe get a little bit complacent. And if Tony has been able to channel this inner version of himself that was the inner version of himself when he went on that 12 fight winning streak, I think this is going to be a scary dude for Paddy Pimblett to fight. Now, time will tell. We'll have to wait until December for when the fight happens to see if, this paid off. I think that if Tony gets this win, I think that no one will have anything to say in regards to David Goggins being part of the formula of him being able to change himself and get the win. I think it'll get overshadowed. People had a lot to say about it leading up to the fight, but I think afterwards it'll be crickets. I think it's cool to see. Only Tony knows if, he was getting complacent and wasn't that animal that he was, wasn't that beast that he wasn't living up to the nickname El Kukui. But to me, to just see that he went and hired Goggins tells me that maybe he did feel that way. And then people also too talking about, oh, this is gonna drain you so much and yada yada yada. I think it was only for a week, if anything less than a week. They're already done with this training session that they had for the time being that they had it. Like I said, Goggins already did a post saying that your boy is back. I tried to break him, tried to send him basically towards retirement if it was time and if he no longer had that mental edge. But he said no. El Kukui is back. He's back. So I think this is going to help Ferguson in this fight. I really do. I know a lot of people had a lot to say about this maybe being out of the norm or not being ethical or whatever. Like, again, I think Tony was dealing with some mental blockages ever since he lost that fight to Gaethje. And think Goggins was able to put him through the ringer and bring El Kukui back out. And I'm excited to see what happens in December. I hope that people give praise to this and give praise to Goggins whenever Ferguson does get the win. I hope that people aren't just leading up to it have a lot to say and then afterwards don't have nothing to say. But we'll see. What do you guys think about this? Do you think that this whole mental preparation can play a role into the fight? Do you think, like some of the other people, that this was a waste of time and maybe is going to be to the detriment of Tony? Let me know what you think.